Here, start of July 2026, and this variegated Myrtle has just started to flower recently, next to more common variety of Myrtle that has flower buds forming. Gooseberries have mostly been picked by the birds, although I did get a few. Dogwood continues to flower. With stickleback also flowering, in spite of pulling it out of places around the garden, as it does tend to strangle other plants when it gets established. Darwin's barberry has developing fruit. Well, here variety of sedum is about to flower soon. Cherry fruit has been ripening. Also recently starting to flower is buddleia. Here an elderflower still has a couple of blooms, but it's mostly covered now in developing fruit. Wild form of daisy has started to bloom, with foxgloves reaching the end of the flowering now. Pheasantberry blooming well. Also red currants ripening, and flowering mint blooming. Raspberries have also been ripening. Self-seeded willow herb is blooming, with herb Robert also flowering. Potatoes are producing some flowers. Lovage is flowering, and also BB tree is producing flower buds a bit earlier this year now, so hopefully there will be a bit better showing of flowers in the maturing tree. Courgette are starting to bloom, and we'll have more space to grow once the foxgloves are finished blooming and I can remove them to make more space. So in the background here, verbena is blooming, with some evening primrose. Penstemon is flowering well, with Sellafield plant and common daisy. Also flowering now is parsley, that has gone past its useful stage in the garden for leaves and cooking, but is providing good food for these beetles, so I'll probably leave it for a bit longer before clearing space for vegetables. So I've done here with garlic being harvested. Providing some nice colour now is Viper's buglass, which self-seeded after a gap of a few years, since there was a plant here before that I grew from seed. Boar's foot trefoil, it's blooming well. Nausea which also has self-seeded. Some nice flowers. Clover is blooming. Two varieties of spirea are blooming here. Next to potentilla, there's nice yellow flowers. And creeping jenny, which is also in bloom. Next to a variety of willow herb that I've tried to pull up in the garden quite regularly, but keeps on reappearing. Flowering quince still has some blooms. Lavender is blooming. Also Kent variety rose is a nice flower. There's Mexican fleabane blooming here. Next to Lithodora, it's nice blue flowers. Phlomis is kind of past the best of its flowering now. Well, smoke bush also seems to have finished its flowering. Honeysuckle is blooming well and providing some nice fragrance in the garden. Here yarrow and stachys are flowering. Lamb's ear plant is blooming with some lavender also in full bloom, and oregano just about to flower. Cotton lavender also attracting these beetles in large numbers, with thyme here also blooming. Some daisy varieties have started to flower here, next to purple leafed sedum, which is about to bloom, and privet is flowering in the background. White currants have developing fruit. Ceanothus still has some flowers. Another variety of spirea is blooming. And also here Cape fuchsia are blooming, with Crocosmia just starting to flower.